ladies and gentlemen, start clapping and receive tonight your headliner, Vince Acevedo.
Hola? Racist. That's terrible. Right away, talking back, right away. Hilarious. Real quick, are there any Latinos here besides myself?
They're in the kitchen.
You said they're in the kitchen? That's racist too. That's my time. Thank you. Oh, man, that was rough. That hurt my feelings. All right. Very honored to be here. Thank you guys so much for having a Puerto Rican come from Humboldt Park all the way down to this beautiful church. Yeah. So if anything happens to me, they all show up. Bunch of Puerto Rican flags, we just show up. Hear a bunch of loud music. Bam, ba-dam, bam, ba-dam, bam. Where is our cussing? Like, it's crazy. Very happy to be here. My name is Vince Acevedo. I am your Puerto Rican Latino comic of the night because they had to fill racial quota, so gracias. It worked out for me, so God bless you. Real quick, can we give it up for everybody that was a part of the show tonight? Pat Hudson for putting it together, Marcy Deloney. Everybody here tonight, fantastic job. I'm really not that funny, so Marcy kind of set it up like I was hilarious, and I'm not. All right, here we go. I have 2 rules before I even get into doing any comedy. First and foremost, gentlemen, if you are here with a beautiful young lady, a wife, a girlfriend, whatever the case is, if I make a joke about women, do yourselves a favor and don't laugh out loud. What I need you gentlemen to do is to just make eye contact with me and blink real hard if you know exactly what I'm making fun of. Just a quick blink, not too much of this, just a quick blink, because they sense that movement. What are you laughing at? Gotta see a couple fellas practicing already. Fantastic. Now, ladies, this is my only rule for you. I will not be making fun of any women here tonight that are here. Yeah, I am. Here we go. Ladies, you are beautiful, no matter what size, shape, culture, religion you are. Thank you so much for being gorgeous. Now, ladies, you are beautiful in almost everything you wear. Now, we're going to talk about one design and one design only. Ladies, animal print. I'm seeing it. Ladies, animal print. Looks good on you. Until you are bigger than the animal you're wearing. Thank you. I'm here all night. Because some of you have seen some big cheetahs running around in the neighborhood like, what is this? What is this? Wow, what is this? When did they start drinking Moscato? Ladies, I'm not saying don't wear animal print. That is not what I'm saying. Do not take it as me being rude to you. Once again, we're not making fun of any women in here so we can laugh at it. Ladies, what I am saying is if you do decide to wear animal print, you should be mindful and cautious of when and where you're wearing animal print. Don't just have ladies' night out at the club and you don't know who's promoting that night. Because for all you know, one night only, it's Nigerian night. A couple brothers from the motherland having a good time, one night only. Imagine these two gentlemen enjoying themselves with this big, beautiful crowd, like, oh my goodness, this is so much fun. High fives his boy, he's like, what about you? His boy's like, yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness, look at this big cheetah. You imagine, ladies, me and my girl. Oh my God. I love that joke. You guys are silly. I like it. I've been doing stand-up for 8 years now, and it's been fantastic. I love being a stand-up comic because I get to travel. I get to meet a lot of new people. I get to meet a lot of beautiful, fun people. I get to come to fantastic, beautiful churches like this. This is a huge church. Somebody knows I'm sinning. I could feel it. I just feel hot right here behind my head. I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel. That was for you, Brent, wherever you are, sir. Can we give it up for Brent Stackhouse one more time, the other comedian doing the dancing and everything? We were in the back, and he said that to me real quick. He was like, oh, I had this situation. I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. I was like, amen. So I can't wait to use that in life. I'm Catholic. That's going to throw some people off. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Jesus, take the wheel. It's going to be amazing. Oh, my goodness. I love to travel. I love traveling. Now, everybody here at one point or another has done some traveling, whether it's by plane, train, automobile, whatever the case is. Now, here's a situation about traveling. Every once in a while, you run into somebody during your travels having a bad day. And when they're having a bad day, the only way they feel better is by trying to project that negativity onto you. They want you to have a bad day too. They're going down. They want everybody to go down. I was recently in New York doing some shows not too long ago, and there was a big storm about to hit. Now, I was trying to get back home. Trying to get on my plane real quick, take off before the storm hits. And they made an announcement. They're like, hey, if everybody gets on the plane very nice and smooth, everybody packs their stuff, we can beat it. Everybody goes, everybody keeps it moving, but there's always one person with a gimp that slows everything down. And you can't say anything, you feel bad, but in your head you're like, no, I can't help you with your bag. So we're about to take off, but because Gimpy took too long, the storm hit and we ended up being stuck on the runway for an hour and a half. Miserable. It's terrible. Now, the flight attendant on my flight apparently was having a bad day and decided I was the grand prize winner of her terrible attitude. Because I got up to use the restroom. Hour and a half, I need to do something. Now, you just get bored. I just want to walk around. I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I get up to go use the restroom, and the flight attendant, the attendant, she stopped me cold in my tracks. Now, she was very rude and a little racist. Because the moment I stood up, she was like, look at this guy right here. Sir, Julio. Sir, Jose. Sir, this one always works. Jesus. It doesn't matter. Can you see me, sir? Can you see me? Good. Can you hear me? Good. Can you hear the little click it thing, the little boom, the little boom? Can you hear it? I know you know that sound, yo quiero Taco Bell. Boom, sit down. In my head, I was like, you are a monster. But she was so rude to me that I felt it was only proper in return to be rude to her. Because if you're coming with it, I'm coming back. If you order it, I'm gonna serve it. So I look at her in her face, and the only thing I could think of to do to ruin her day is just go, I ain't getting you. Wind it down. Do me a favor, wind it down. She was mortified. She's like, oh my God, I'm gonna get fired. I'm still clowning. I'm like, yes, you are. You guys are out of control. Oh my goodness. Love it. Love to travel. You don't always meet like rude people when you travel. Like I do a lot of work on the East Coast. I was born in the Midwest, and I do a lot of work in the West Coast, like California. If none of you have ever done any real traveling or have never had the chance to go to the West Coast, check it out. You'll meet some great people, beautiful weather. Now, what's weird about the West Coast is that everybody, like California, everybody is always happy for no reason whatsoever. The moment you come off the plane, everybody's like, oh my God, you made it. And that's the guys, all right? That's. I was like, oh, yes, I did, Tom. You know, travel, work it out, man. Love it. Now, here's something else. Now, I love going to California and doing shows. Now, I have a certain thing that I love to do, which I'm not sure is or is not, you know, smiled upon or frowned upon. I have kind of a thing for tattoos. Some people here may have them. Some people here may not. I kind of had one. I got addicted. I was like, oh, it's so much fun. Let's get another one. My dad wasn't too happy about it, but it's not like I got anything silly. It wasn't like only the strong on my neck. You know, like I try to keep it classy. It was a taco, but whatever the case is, you know, don't judge me. So when I go to California, there's a certain tattoo artist I like to go to. There's one dude named Matt, super cool. His tattoo shop is out of Oakland. This has become a very famous story. And I go there, and I'm like, yo, Matt, I want to get something, like a little dedication for my mother. She loves this certain purple flower, and I want to get some waves behind it, you know, just kind of bring it together, a little family dedication piece. He was like, for sure, man, we're good to go. Woo! He was a white boy, so I just assume that's how they all sound. Because they're not in Humboldt Park yet. But they're working up. They're doing it. On their bicycles, they're like, here we come. Like gentrification is rough in my neighborhood. Boom, boom, on your left. I'm in a car, on your right. You know, like. So back to the tattoo story. So he starts giving me a tattoo. Now where I got the tattoo was supposed to be a very sensitive area. I actually have it on the inside of this arm. Obviously I can't show it to you because I have this long sleeve shirt on, but if maybe I don't know. All right, can you see a little bit? A little red, does the camera got it? Look. Ooh, all right. So we started getting the inside of my arm. Now, ladies, if you ever date a man and he has tattoos and you ask him, babe, did those hurt? And he tells you no, he's a liar. Tattoos hurt. It doesn't matter where you get it. There's going to be one point where you spaz out a little bit. Now, when I say spaz out, every man has a different spaz out. And for me, it was dry heaving like a Cocker Spaniel. Because this tattoo artist started to tattoo me on the inside of my arm near the armpit. And he got me in one sweet spot, and I was no longer tough. Because he's like, yo, Vince, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, no, I feel fine. I don't know what all that. I was like, yo, Matt, what are you the? Oh my God. Oh my God. I got real upset. I was like, yo, what are you doing back there? And he played me real cool. He was like, no, perfectly good explanation of why your arm feels this way. And I'm like, why? He's like, well, this is because this is the part of your arm that's connected to your ovaries. I was like, yo, you are a jerk. It's a true story. Now, I was brought up very different. Now, when most people think of Puerto Ricans, they think of maybe one type of music. You know, we're supposed to have a floral shirt on and some big straw hat, right? Just, aha! That's all you hear us do. Not in my house. My dad was a very militant, old-school father. He ran everything in my life. Clothes I wore, friends I hung out with, even the music I listened to. Up until about 4 years ago, I was only allowed to listen to one channel when I was in his car. Only one channel. It's no longer around, but the intro goes something like this. Maybe some of you remember this intro to this radio station. It was WNUA 95. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Ramsey Lewis in the morning. Yeah, I was with him. Now, I didn't understand why, but my dad only allowed me to listen to old school R&B growing up. Al Green, Marvin Gaye, Barry White, these are the people I had to listen to. So now, being older, there's a much deeper appreciation for these individuals. And then finally, when women became important to me and I was old enough, my dad noticed it and he was like, all right, it's time to talk. He's like, the reason I had you listening to these old school singers is because one day, my son, you're going to be in love with a beautiful woman. To make things real sexy in bed, you should serenade her while you're making love.